Hi there, welcome. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how to overcome bad behavior, bad behaviors, the behavior of not speaking well on the camera. Okay, bad behaviors and bad habits. First, it's really important just to understand what motivates you. I think that's a huge thing for anybody, really. There are 6 basic human needs that we all attempt to meet. One is certainty. So we want to be safe. 2 is uncertainty. We want variety. 3 is significance. We want to feel that we matter. 4, connection, obviously, relationships, friendships, things like that. Growth is the 5th, and contribution is the 6th. So we all have these human needs that we're attempting to meet. Now, the trick is when we're meeting them with resourceful behaviors, we're in really good shape. However, many of us can get caught in bad behavior attempting to meet the needs. So once we understand what our needs are and how important it is for us to use resourceful behavior to meet those needs, then we're doing quite well in our lives. So let me give you an example. First, what I study and who I've studied under, we have a presupposition that behind every action is a positive intention. So it means that the action itself is trying to get something. So here's where behaviors come in. Because if somebody's behaving in a way to get a need met that's not resourceful, it could be harming them, harming others, and not serving the greatest good. So let me give you the 4 basic behaviors that are important to pay attention to. So the first behavior is the best behavior as far as a lot of people are concerned. 1, it feels good, it's good for you, it's good for others, and it serves the greater good. That's behavior 1. Behavior 2 is something I like to think about when I start working out again, if I haven't done it in a while. First, the second behavior is it doesn't feel good, but it's good for you, good for others, and serves the greater good. So those 2 behaviors would be considered resourceful. Then there are 2 other behaviors that are not so resourceful. The third behavior is it feels good in the moment. So you get a quick hit of something that feels good, but it's not good for you, not good for others, and does not serve the greater good. That's class 3 behavior. Then the last class behavior is really probably considered the worst. That it doesn't feel good. So you're doing something that doesn't feel good, is not good for you, not good for others, and does not serve the greater good. So those 4 classes of behavior are a really good way for you to understand where you might be kind of off track in your life. So you look at your behavior and say, okay, where am I attempting to meet a need, but I'm not doing it in such a resourceful way? That's a great way to start, because then from there you can start to say, oh, well, I have a bad habit of doing XYZ because I'm attempting to meet a need to feel significant, or I'm doing this behavior and it feels good in the moment, but it's not good for me. And I'm trying to meet the need of certainty, wanting to feel safe. And for those of us that have had traumatic experiences in our younger years when we were a child, or, even as an adult, those can sort of tarnish our concept of what is safe. And therefore we can create coping mechanisms that aren't good for us. So that's what I wanted to kind of give you an overview of, right? What are human needs? What are the human needs that we all strive for? And how do we behave in order to get those? And in between, you'll be able to figure out whether you're on track or not. So as I always say, carpe diem, have a great day. And end stream.